Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dave. On this episode, I'm going to be doing a solo review on Life. It's in the theaters right now. I'm going to talk about the new Justice League trailer that just came out. And I also want to touch on Iron Fist. I'm not going to get too detailed into Iron Fist, but I do want to talk about it because the show got kind of a bad rap in a way, and it's not deserving of that at all. It's not bad, but I'm going to get into that. So let's start with Life. So Life is a rated R science fiction film thriller. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, Rebecca Ferguson, Hiroyuki Sanada. He was in The Wolverine, pretty good actor. It also stars Ariane Bakar. Hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. The ratings for it, IMDb gave it a 7.1 out of 10, which is like okay. Metacritic gave it a 55%. Google users gave it a 79%, which is, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good score. It's directed by Daniel Espinosa. And, it was a good movie. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it was decent, like for what it was, for a science fiction thriller. There definitely were like plot holes in the movie. A lot of people were saying that it's a ripoff off of Alien, which I don't understand that one bit. Like it was, to me, it was nothing like Alien besides the fact that they were dealing with an alien and it was an alien movie. And let me guess, cause they were in space. That's the similarity right there. People are just funny, man, like fans, you know, these people, man, these moviegoers, they just complain about everything. And they just want the world with the film, you know. Sometimes you gotta go in and just enjoy the movie for what it is. Don't expect perfection. You know, it definitely had some plot holes. I'm not going to get into spoilers. I'm not going to get into that, ruin it for you guys. But, overall, it was an entertaining movie. Like if you want to watch, a science fiction thriller, you know, that's gory, rated R, it accomplished that, you know. What else could I say about it? The acting, it was decent. I like Ryan Reynolds. He's great at what he does. Jake Gyllenhaal is a very underrated actor. In my opinion, he's a very good actor. Let me see. The special effects, they were okay. I mean, I wouldn't say they were like top notch, but they were definitely adequate. You know, I said like middle of the road, believable. The alien in the film, it wasn't really like original to me. He kind of reminded me of a piece of lettuce and Little Shop of Horrors. If you guys see the movie, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, like lettuce. Like what's that crunchy lettuce that I use for like sandwiches? Is the romaine? I don't do food. I do movie reviews. Anyway, yeah, piece of lettuce, and Little Shop of Horrors mix. That's what it reminded me of. Would I recommend it as far as, you know, the movie, as far as going to check it out on a Sunday? Is it worth a ticket? It really, really depends, like how bored you are, you know. If it's a Sunday, you got nothing to do, you catch it on a matinee, it's definitely worth it. Is it worth a Netflix watch? Absolutely. Is it worth a Redbox rental? Absolutely. Would I own it on DVD? Not unless if they have it out there for like $5 on Blu-ray, excuse me. Gotta get with the times here. $5, you got me. Anything more than that, I won't purchase it. Now, if I can give it a letter grade, you know, for what it is, science fiction, thriller, horror, rated R, I'm gonna give it, I was gonna give it a B-, but I think that would have been a little too generous. It was a C+. C+ is fair. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great. It was okay. So, That's my review for Life. Let's move on to the Justice League trailer. Holy crap. Like, I am so excited for the Justice League. Like, I was hyped up with Batman versus Superman. I enjoyed that quite a bit. You know, two iconic comic characters on screen duking it out. Batman, Superman, it doesn't get bigger than that. Now, we got the Justice League going on screen. Like, this is so epic. In my opinion, the Justice League is way more popular than the Avengers. And, Jason Momoa's in this. He plays Aquaman. And, he looks badass, you know. There's been some talk and focus on Aquaman because he's considered like kind of lame, and I don't really understand that. If you follow the comics, Aquaman's pretty badass and he's pretty powerful. So yeah, he looks cool, and I think they're gonna make his character edgy on purpose to like make a point. I think the standout of the whole movie, the same way Wonder Woman was the standout for Batman vs. Superman, but the standout for Justice League is going to be the Flash. I think his sequences are going to be the most dynamic, the coolest. Excuse me, just looking at the trailer, they look fucking amazing. The electricity he generates from moving, the slow motion, his costume looks cool. I didn't care for the casting because I pictured the Flash as like blonde, you know, Barry Allen, I think that's the character's name. The original or the most popular Flash. There's a Wally also, but yeah, I wanted Ryan Gosling for it, you know, to play the Flash, but you know, this new kid, this dude they got, he didn't really look the part, but I guess he's kind of growing on me, excuse me, the more that I see him. And his sequences, again, they look absolutely just fucking stellar. Like, I really think he's gonna steal the show, in that movie. And what else can I take away from the trailer? Batflick, Ben Affleck is Batman, badass, like love it. There's some funny, you know, scenes and quotes in the trailer. You know, Batman's interaction with Aquaman, you know, I think that's gonna be a thing. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, who can hate seeing her on screen? I mean, let's be real. She's a fantastic Wonder Woman, and I think her standalone movie is gonna be just fucking badass. Yeah, the trailer looks awesome. Cyborg looks kinda lame. Like, I'm sorry, like, his CGI looks pretty terrible. He's too shiny, too bright. I don't know what to think about it. Gil said he looks like Sci-Fi Channel special effects, and I gotta agree, he don't look right, you know, but maybe he's gonna be badass like in the movie. Let's see what happens. So I'm excited for Justice League, can't wait for that to come out. I definitely will be online for that one. Let's talk about Iron Fist. That was recently released on Netflix. It's another entry to the Defenders upcoming series that's coming out. So it's Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. Daredevil, phenomenal. If you haven't seen Daredevil, go check it out. It's on Netflix. Punisher's featured in season 2. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a tremendous Punisher fan. I'm so fucking hyped for his standalone series, but not gonna get into that. So Daredevil's an awesome Marvel show. Luke Cage was meh. It had his moments. It was okay. Jessica Jones, great. I loved it. The villain in that, Purple Man, fantastic. Iron Fist, I liked. I didn't understand the hate with Iron Fist. People were saying it's slow, this and that. No, it's the story unfolds, and honestly, I didn't even like the casting for Iron Fist. Like, he looked like a bizarro Justin Timberlake. I'm like, am I watching an NSYNC video? Or, you know, like the noodle haircut? Like, look, the hair looks like ramen noodles. But he grew on me. Like, he grew on me. That guy is from Game of Thrones fame. He did a phenomenal job. He did a phenomenal job as Iron Fist. Really grew on me. It looks like he try to do most of his stunts. It was believable. I liked the action. Wasn't as good as Daredevil, like overall, and neither, not the fighting scenes either, but, it was fun. It was fun. It was a good series. I finished the whole thing. The female played Colleen. She was badass. Not bad on the eyes either. Like I said, the guy who played Iron Fist, great. There was a villain in it, Harold. I hope I'm not spoiling anything. I apologize about that. But the villains in it were good. I liked certain villains. Or I should say certain performances without spoiling things. Like I liked the performance of the character Harold. I liked, one of the Meacham siblings. His name escapes me right now. I apologize. But that actor, he did a really good job, and I'm gonna get his name right now. Where is the professionalism, guys? Like, let's fix this. So Iron Fist got a 7.6 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 14%, and that is unfair. That's insane to me. It is not 14%. That's crazy. Google users gave it an 82%. I don't know what the F Rotten Tomatoes is smoking right now. But the character, the actor who played Iron Fist, Danny Rand, is actually Finn Jones. The person who played Colleen Wing, her name is Jessica Henwick. Rosario Dawson is in this, of course. Harold Meacham, which is the father in the series, one of the fathers he's played by David Wenham. And one of the best performances out of the whole show, hands down, the best acting is Tom Pelphrey. He plays Ward Meacham. I would like to see more of this guy. He would be awesome in mafia movies. Really impressed with what he did. He was freaking great. So if I can actually grade Iron Fist, I'm going to give it a B. Call me crazy. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was entertaining. You just got to give it a chance. Don't go by Rotten Tomatoes this time. Go by me. Trust me. It's enjoyable. It's worth a watch. Sit there, get sucked in. Don't have expectations for it. Don't compare it to Daredevil. Daredevil's phenomenal. You know, it's hard to fill those shoes. I really think that if you give it a chance, you'll enjoy it. As far as Defenders, I'm excited for that. Let's see when that comes out. I'm mostly excited for the first season of The Punisher. Like I said, anybody who knows me, if you follow the podcast, I'm a tremendous Punisher fan. So anyway, guys, those are my reviews for Iron Fist, Life, and my thoughts on the Justice League trailer. If you haven't seen that, check that out. It's definitely worth a watch. It looks badass. We will catch you back for the next episode soon. Please subscribe if you enjoy the podcast, if you enjoy the reviews and the rants. We have a Twitter page, Facebook page. You can send us feedback, comments, requests, at our emails. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Until next time, take care.